Good morning, everyone. This is Ku. I'm gonna start our 124th lesson. Obviously, I'm doing the post-recording, so me in the morning is starting the research. So yeah, this week I don't switch my team for the Sleepy XP, so I just go straight to the research. I mean, I didn't, but yeah. Recently, I'm trying to just hold on to the research and trying to collect the berries and berries and ingredients before I go to the research to reduce the amount of sneaky snacking. I don't know if it's gonna make like a bit of difference, but yeah, I don't have to for this for this week. I mean, at least for now, because like most of my team. My team is like it's an electric team, and yeah, I don't like it's half berry types, like and the other half are like the other half is like like a pseudo berry type. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, as I said, I'm collecting the berries and ingredients. It seems like most of my members are using their main skills, so pretty good. I mean. For Raichu and Pikachu, their main skills aren't that important, as important as others, but yeah. And this is my routine kind of thing, I'm putting incenses I'm trying to put the incenses to, make some space in my bag, because my bags are kind of always full, because I'm buying the bundles for the biscuits, so every time I'm trying to empty my bag, and they just get filled instantly in the morning when I'm during the research, so they're always full. I'm trying to reduce the amount of for example like rare handy candies to be used to empty my bag, but yeah, so that's it's like one or two, I can only put 2 instances at max, but yeah, which means I can save 1 or 2 handy candies every time. And I'm trying to put the pot expansioners because I'm trying to make macarons. Yeah, you can see I have enough ingredients, but because I'm not using a good can ticket this week, the capacity of my pot is not enough for the macarons. So last night I actually tried. I added these on Glaceon and Flareon, but they didn't use their main skills, so I made something else which I forgot. So I tried to make macarons this morning, which I failed. None of them used their main skills, so but I made it for lunch, so kind of succeeded. Lastly, alright, so starting the research. I mean, it's already started. Got the 4 marks, which I already knew, and there's no 2-star sleep styles. Okay. I don't remember what I did in the morning, because it's like, I was like, pretty sleepy. Okay, so there are some Pokemon that I want to catch. Alright, that doesn't look bad in terms of the Pokemon that I want to catch, and in terms of the candies I want. For Grubbins, if you've seen my previous lesson, you know that I raised a honey in the level 60 Vikavolt, so I basically lack of Grubbins candy, so I'm trying to refill them. Not gonna catch it, but yeah. Alright, so and given that there's gonna be expert mode. Expert Greengrass Island is introduced. I'm trying to hunt for hunt for a berry specialty for every type. So yeah, I'm seeing 3 berry type Pokemon, so Ghost, Poison, and Bug. And this Shuppet fled last time, and I'm trying to catch it with 3 Poke Biscuits, and I succeeded. If it, became all full with just 2 biscuits, I'll be pissed. Alright, and after using the biscuits, finally my bag had some free space, so I was finally able to open the daily gift. I didn't see it. Was it the diamond? I didn't see it. I think it was. Anyway, and trying to catch. What's your name? Speaker Dido. I raised Masquerada, the milk Masquerada at level 60, but I still want the one for potatoes, so because I like its main skill. So even though I already have a potato golem, I still want it. Oh my god, it became awful. And trying to catch Eakins as well for the poison berry specialist. That's gonna be used for the expert mode, and also at the next island, which is expected to have dragon poison and bug berries as Snorlax's favorite. But it became awful, so I was not able to catch it. And Caterpie as well. For the same reason, I kind of have a good one with a berry finding, but for a berry specialist, it's kind of better to have at least one berry finding and helping bonus, individual. So that's what I'm trying to achieve for every single berry specialist for every type. So, and I was able to catch Caterpie using 2 Poke Biscuits and 1 Great Biscuit. Wow, it was an expensive Caterpie. And for sure, Ghastly, because Gengar is my favorite, so I'm trying to find a good one. Good, I mean, because its friendship level is already at 40, and I didn't turn off the gold sub-skill buttons, I didn't turn them off because I want the one with berry finding and helping bonus, and hopefully ingredient finder, M or S, if it's not locked. So yeah, that was my plan for this next time, and that was it. Okay, let's see what I got. Yeah, I think Chargebug was a safer choice, but I was like, because I was so sleepy that I didn't see who came to the field. So I chose Brigadier at first, but then I realized Gravin's Candy was better. So yeah. Okay, so let's see. First of all, shop it. I don't have a one with berry finding, so okay. The nature is the end of the world, so I'm not gonna use it even if it has berry finding. Oh god, has helping bonus and helping speed. So if it had berry finding and having like neutral nature, I would use it. But yeah, okay, neutral nature for Caterpie. I only see 2 buried, so it doesn't have berry finding at the first sub skill. Okay, research XP, helping speed, and ingredient finder, which is not desired for a berry specialist. Okay, Ghastly. Okay, nature is like more or less neutral. I don't really mind it for the ingredient combination. Okay, doesn't look bad for an ingredient specialist, but for Ghastly or Gengar that I want, the sub skill set was not ideal or like not good enough for me. So I'm sure I already transferred those 3 Pokemon that I caught today to the professor. So yeah, none of them were at the at the stage that I want, that I require. So did I transfer them like right away? I think I did. Yeah, I'm doing it now. Okay, sure. All right. So was I gonna cook? No. As I said, I tried to expand the pod, so I'm not gonna cook for the breakfast. Okay, so that was it for the research. Shall we move on to the light conversation or random conversation, whatever it's called? A chat session. Let's call this a chat session. Okay, so let's go. Alright, so I should be talking about some random topic that's not related to Pokemon Sleep. For today, maybe I will talk about my favorite drink, which is tea. If you follow me on Twitter, you kinda... Did I explain... did I express that I like tea? Maybe maybe a little bit I did. I think I I disclosed the information that my favorite tea is jasmine, but I don't know if you remember, if any of you remember that. Anyway, so my favorite drink is tea. I don't know why, but it's not sweet, and it has taste. I don't really like to drink water, as it is. I'm fine, but at home, if you have options of drinking water or tea, then I would go for tea. So yeah, and yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I went to travel to Kagoshima Prefecture last weekend, yeah. And Kagoshima is known for tea. The part of Kagoshima is known for tea. In Japan, Shizuoka Prefecture is famous for and still is famous for tea, and it was the top place for the manufacturing, producing tea, the most amount of tea. But I think recently it was exceeded, or what's the word? Kagoshima is now the number one place for tea. I'm not sure if it's drinking tea or consuming tea or producing tea, but either way, I think Kagoshima is it's the first place for now. Yeah, so yeah, I was kind of excited to buy the authentic, the local tea there. It's a Chiron tea it's called Chiron tea because the place is called Chiron, and I got the most expensive, not the most expensive out of the place that I went to. The what's it called, the highest grade, the highest level, highest grade tea, highest quality tea, and I also bought the one that was cheaper than that to try to compare if the high quality tea is high quality. So haven't opened them yet. I haven't not tried them yet, but I'm really excited to drink the tea that I got. Okay, and I don't really mind the type of tea. My favorite, as I said, my favorite jasmine, but I like green tea, Japanese green tea. I also like the red. What do you call the tea? Tea that's consumed at I don't like it at the UK. If you know what I'm talking about. The fermented tea, that's what I mean by just tea. If I refer to Japanese tea, then I would say green tea. Yeah. So I don't really mind the type of tea. I just like the taste of tea, So, but at home I usually drink, both green tea and regular tea. So depends on my mood and depends on the food that I eat with. I kind of choose. I kind of select what kind of tea I drink it with. So yeah, that's my passion and my preference for the tea. Okay, and that was it wasn't like a chat. It was more like who I am. Some random fact about me. But anyway, so yeah, maybe through this random conversation, through this chat session, I'll try to slowly disclose who I am, what kind of person I am, and what I like, what I do, what I like to do, or some random fact about me through this chat sessions in the future as well. So yeah, please stay subscribed and yeah, enjoy whatever I talk here. Okay, I think this is it for the lesson today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Please also follow me on Twitter so that we can, have interactions together. I do enjoy, talking to my followers and the people that I follow as well on Twitter. So please follow me on Twitter as well. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.